Hey everybody, Tim Howard here, doing a quick little video of the 75-gallon black tank I got going on in my garage. I don't know if anybody saw my previous video. You would see that I had a loss in my living room tank, my 70-gallon, and I had a bicolor 500 who got stressed out and died. I don't know, sometime on Friday. This is Saturday. So later on that evening, once I found the dead body, I took all the rocks out, which I had a lot from any of my earlier videos. You'd see all the bull rock and the Texas Holy Rock and all the caves that I had created for these guys. And apparently this guy in particular, the OB, kind of hit the water, became the boss, and stressed my OB out. My OB was 4 inches. He was from KG Tropicals. He was a beautiful fish. I loved him. One of the first, show fish that I actually ever bought. And he didn't make it. So unhappy with my OB. He came out here to be the very first fish in this tank. And this had been running for, gosh, probably 3 weeks now. No fish in it, but I had been, kind of letting it, I had been taking out some pieces from my other tank and trying to get the nitrate cycle over here. And actually you can kind of see some of the residue, some of the poop, or broke down poop. I cleaned my canister filter out and cleaned the sponge. I rinsed it off in here, kind of made it messy. I vacuumed it up a couple of times, but just trying to make sure I got a good cycle in here. The water has been fine, really. So I bought him a couple of buddies now, because he was all kinds of, the OB was all kinds of bumming. He was just hanging out right over here in that rock. Albino hongi coming in for a little video time. And so got those two new guys. The hongi, because the umbuna would definitely probably hold his own against this guy. And Livingstone, Livingstone, bigger, about 3 inches, male, does not care about that peacock at all, even though that peacock has not left his side. So hopefully we will monitor this guy a little closer, and if anybody retreats to the top of the tank, we will pull them, or we will pull him. FaceTime. But I wanted to show two things. At the store today, someone, another fish keeper, had turned in a breeding pair of Cuckoo catfish, F0, wild caught. And they are in the back. See if I can zoom in. There they are. There's the boss, OB. Get out of the way. Okay, male, female have successively spawned in the past. Guy was taking down a 200-gallon tank. Had a bunch of big fish that he's kind of sold back to the fish store. And they were very happy to pick those up. So I will try to breed some Cuckoo catfish. Synodontis punctatus, PL. Yeah, they're big. They're both 3 inches at least, maybe 4. And they were swimming out in the light earlier, but now they're back there hanging out. So any breeding techniques for catfish, I'll be doing some research online. If anybody's ever done that before, let me know some successful methods. So far, the only thing I've heard to do is to get a small little bowl, put some black marbles in it, and put a flower pot over the top of it, kind of make a cave, so that they can swim down into the flower pot and spawn on the marbles, which lets the eggs, fertilized eggs, filter down to the bottom so that they don't eat their own eggs, which apparently they may do. So that'll be fun to do. I'll set that up this week, or maybe a week. Let them settle in for a while. Okay, so that's the main tank out here. But in my other videos I had mentioned that this is also my first attempt at a sump. which is here. I put a little LED light on it. It says Oceanic Reef Ready Sump. The water's coming in from the overflow there, coming back out the return nozzle there. Let's see if I can get some good footage of this. So, water's being put in there, sprinkling down, coming out through these. This media was already there actually. I didn't do anything to change that media. Probably should, maybe eventually. And then a hot water heater down there. And that flows in under that compartment. Like a little box compartment here. And then flows under. My pump, which pumps the water back up and out. And that's the whole thing. There's a couple of the filters I cleaned out with. You can do pretty easy water changes in here too, because this is the garage, so I can be all messy and sloppy and not have to worry about it. It's just a concrete floor. It's not like my living room, which is why I felt that it was okay to put some fish in here. So, okay. So that's the main thing. So please comment and give me any advice on spawning catfish, on cichlid aggression, beyond the overstocking and less caves to fight over. I got that, so I guess kind of just monitoring the behavior. Anything related to the sump that maybe you want to comment on, let me know. Any best practices or best medias for Africans in there, or really just anything, because I'm just watching videos to learn all about it. Here's a shot of the fish again. Been noticing some shimmying and some shaking going on by the OB. I think he's just so excited to actually have some fish in there with him. I don't know if he's going to do it for you right there. Yeah, he's spinning around in a circle like that. And then he gets down to the bottom. Yeah, just like that. And then wiggles his fins. Look at that, that's so funny. I don't know what he thinks he's doing down there. Nobody's down there to pay him any, never mind. So I think he's just happy. Water's dirty. Stuff's floating around from the filter that I cleaned in there. That might not have been the best idea. But anyways, any and all comments are greatly appreciated. No shame in my game. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Mr. Sumpo. Might do a hang on the back filter to help clear up some of this particulate that's floating around. But just did the water change, so it's not bad. Everything's 0 rated because I've been doing pretty good on the water change, like every couple of days. So, yeah, anywho, all right, thanks guys. Catch you on the flip side.